Hey guys, Matthew1Drex here. How's it going? It's going good? It's going good. Alright, I'm just going to give you a little update video of what's been going on here in the studios. Not really studios, my room. Anyway, so what we're going to be talking about right now is just enthusiast progress. So I'm also going to be giving you some background information on what's been going on with my ban on Craft Realms. And yes, I was banned on Craft Realms. So, the first things first is I'm going to talk about Enthusiast. Maybe I should say this first. Enthusiast is going strong. The progress has been going good. Luck's been my way lately. I've been able to get a couple good talents to help me with the project. Unfortunately, right now, and you can probably tell with my computer screen, that I had to do a factory reset of my computer because some type of virus or something. I'm not even sure what it was. I couldn't log into my Windows profile. I knew there was a way around it, and I could have broke my computer by doing it, but I just didn't want to try doing it because the chances are if I did that, because I would have used a technique I knew to break the password. But my fears was is even if the password was broken, it would just keep saying Windows login failure, Windows login failure, Windows login failure. So I was like, whatever, and I did a factory reset. I've been able to get some of the programs that I used back onto the computer. Unfortunately, a lot of the progress and stuff that I had, including all my passwords, were completely reset. So if I were to go back on Craft Realms, I would actually have to ask an admin to change my password because I honestly had no way of figuring it out since it's some type of spam that goes like. So, yeah. So now that we're on the note of Craft Realms, alright, so this is basically what happened. I was getting pissed off at Pro, and I was really just getting mad. Everything that had been happening, I felt like he was spiting me. I had knew previously that he wasn't really liking me, and I could just tell by how he would react sometimes. Um, I was banned in Craft Realms. It was not for the security. I was banned for security threat. I called the ban bull, and I decided to go on with a multi account using a VPN. And the next thing I know, a pro comes on to me, tells me he's disappointed, and he bans me. I'm not sure if the ban's ever going to be lifted. And that would really suck if it wouldn't. I'm not a criminal pro. You may think that I may be a bad person. You may think I'm some type of person out there to abuse, but that's not me. We don't know each other. I think we could have gotten along much better than we did, but I guess it's just how things went. I just got really pissed off with how things were going and with promotions that I saw were unfair. And, well, it's not my place. It may not be my place to be saying these type of things, but, I did have the right to protest, and I did have the right to yell as much as he had the right to ban me. So, what I was upset about, and I'll be quite honest with you, I was upset with Alfred, I was upset with Knight Rider, I was upset with a couple promotions. Not Nez. Nez was fine. But Knight Rider, you guys may not know this, but he's currently site administrator on Craft Realms. That's something he has never given out before, except to his head admins. Site administrator can do a variety of tasks, things, including the ability to edit the entire website. You can't delete it, but what you could do is you could set things up so people could do damage. Not saying that you ever would. I trust Knight Rider. He's a great person. I have nothing against him. I just really I call it jealousy. Call me a dickwad, call me an asshole. You can call me what you want. I was pissed off because there was staff, including me, and I'm not going to lie. I want the things too because I thought I could help the server out. Some help I was. And I think Pixelmon's dead too. I don't think Pro really cares about it. I'm not sure. Nez is trying her best to keep it alive, but Pixelmon's been down for what, the last 9 days? I don't think it's coming up. That's something, I don't know. Nez is still learning. Pro is, I don't know. I can't be making these judgments. I really shouldn't be. I don't have, it's just with the information that I have and the assumptions that I have that I've had to make because I don't know the full situation. Last thing I heard was the map was getting transferred, but I'd never heard files taking 9 days to transfer. Yeah, and you could call me what you want. You can call me a dickwad, an asswipe. And then the other thing with Alfriend is that he kind of just got the rank. He got YouTuber. I mean, and he's just a YouTuber, and it's not that he's going to do anything, and I trust him. I've played with him, but it's just that it really does say a lot about the trust that he has towards his current staff and his retired staff. It's kind of unfair to, at least in my mind, to all of us who have done so much, and then a random few could just come. Not a random few. Alfred's kind of random, but not everybody's random. But how people can just come and become what they want when they want it. It's not when they want it, but I knew for the longest time Knight Rider could become head admin, and at one point I even asked him to do it. But I don't know. At this point, I guess my views change. Yeah, I don't feel it's fair to the rest of us. And the reason why I don't feel it's fair, and especially towards me and the Pixelmon players, is that I was kind of abandoned on Pixelmon. What did I do? Let's see. Since there was a lot of issues with the files, there wasn't a lot of plugins, I had to handle most, if not all, of the administrative tasks, which meant that I had to make sure I memorized things like gym leaders, which I had a hard time doing. I had to promote them, I had to appoint them, I had to accept them, I had to do everything from the bottom up, and I was just not receiving any support from it. And I really just didn't want to take that anymore. I was growing tired of it. I was growing angry of it. I was just becoming really bitter towards it because I felt like I was being betrayed and I was just doing everything and no one was helping me. It didn't help for the fact that I was asking for things to be done and my requests would be totally ignored. The map project that I had started for Craft Realms, where I had made a total new map with World Painter, and it was a really nice one, started in November last year. Me and Sadie worked on it. Noticed that Derp wasn't really in this. It was me and Sadie mostly. Derp helped a little bit, but he's supposedly being the head admin of the server. I mean, head builder of the server did not help us whatsoever. Sadie, he graduated from college and he had to move on with his life, so he kind of just dropped out. We didn't see him for a month. I was demoted from survival due to a whole another issue, which, again, some of it was true and some of it was BS and some of it was just messed up information that was just, it was part true and part not true. And I never really got a chance to speak with him on that. I usually tried to use what chance I had to speak with him to try to get issues with Pixelmon resolved because there was nothing being done for it. And I was running out of patience. And nothing happened. Nothing ever did happen. And that was in November. I asked, well, let me think. I resigned March 12th, right? I asked January, February, March. I also asked in December because that's when Sadie began to disappear. I nearly asked for 4 months. I was still asking. But even after I resigned, it still wasn't being done. Now Nessa's head admin, she's trying to give me some justice. It's 4 months. How is that to me fair at all? I go out of my way to try to make something special just specifically for Craft Realms, and then it doesn't happen. And the worst part is some people somehow got access into the map, and because it was set to creative, because Sadie didn't want to have to constantly promote or demote people, that people got in. They started blowing up the map with TNT. Again, you can call me what you want. I feel like I was justified when I called the ban unfair. I feel like I was justified with my anger. I still feel unjustified. There's so many things that just went wrong. I've tried to ask Pro. I've tried to see if we could resolve it. Sometimes Pro contacts me. Sometimes he doesn't. And this is the way I see it. You can say it how you want to see it. You can say it how you see it. To me, it's just a difference of opinion. You're entitled to it. So, on that note, I'm going to sign out. I'm going to hopefully have enthusiasts up by a week or so. Maybe before, maybe after Easter. It's the progress is just being a little bit slow right now. I do have a spring break coming real soon. Actually, tomorrow's Friday, and that's my final day of school. I do have 2 days I have to go back to school. I have to make up for snow days, but really, other than that, I'm gonna be off for an entire week, and yeah, I'll be able to do a lot of things then, and I'm gonna hopefully try to get back into the channel. Another thing that really just I didn't have any time for the channel, not only for Craft Realms, not only from Craft Realms, but I just got busy. I've got a lot of schoolwork and homework, and I'm gonna give it to you, Pro. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you are able to manage college and write all those essays and still be able to manage a server when I can't even manage my own time. Well, this is it. This is Madman1drix, or Matthew1drix, just in my Xbox Live ID. Signing out. Make sure to like, comment, and check out my theory. It only takes 1.0 seconds to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to do it. I'll see you all later.